Hey guys, be sure to like me on Facebook and follow me on Instagram for extra content you won't see here. Click the links in the description below.
Hey, what's up guys, Evo94 back again here with another action figure review. Today we're looking at the Bandai Tamashii Nations Ant-Man and the Wasp. This is the SH Figuarts Ant-Man and Ant combo pack. This is the US release exclusive of this figure. I say exclusive because the Japanese version does not come with this ant, and it's huge. This package is giant. Didn't expect it to be this big. And here it is. I almost did not make this review. I've had this figure or this set for a week now, and I was not gonna make a review, but I figured why not. Let's take a look at the ant itself. I did review this Ant-Man figure, the standalone figure, when it came out in Japan. So check out that review right here if you want to check out the figure itself, because it is the exact same figure. So the main attraction of this set is going to be the ant. On the back side we get a picture of the Ant-Man figure with the ant on the right side. So that's it. Let's open them up and check out how it looks. Alright, so we'll get the figure out of the way real quick. Here it is, and it comes with the two fists are on the figure itself. We get two open hands, which is the same thing as before, and then we get two grabbing hands here. This helps him grab the ant, and there you have it. So check out my review on this Ant-Man figure. It is up already if you guys were interested in this figure. So let's take a look at the main attraction here, and it is the ant. Alright, so first and foremost, I never got my hopes up for this because I just felt like they weren't going to deliver it, and immediately once I opened this figure up, I was still disappointed because I can't believe it. So before I get to the disappointing parts of it, let's take a look at the ant itself before anything, and here it is. So it's big, it's to scale, it's nice, the detail looks good, the likeness of an ant is there. It looks like an ant, and it's giant, but it's meant to be I guess a small version of Ant-Man riding an ant. Of course, when he shrinks, the ants look big. So it's very cool that we got this. The idea of this is awesome. I never would have figured that Bandai would make it for SH Figuarts ever, let alone the US release coming with an ant, because most of their US releases always come with a rock effect or a fire effect, and that's it. Nothing as big as like a character, I guess you can say. So it's cool that they did this, but that being said, it's also disappointing because it's such a big missed opportunity for a lot of things here. And the main part of that is the articulation of the ant. There's no articulation at all. It's almost embarrassing. It's almost offending that they didn't articulate the ant at all. I mean, when it's this big, you know, they could have given us joints everywhere on the legs, especially the legs, of course, but the head doesn't even have a ball joint. I would have expected the head to look up and down, but all it does is swivels, it rotates, and that's it. It doesn't look up and down because it's not even a ball joint there. It's I don't know. The back part, I don't know what it's called. I guess it's called a thorax, I think. I don't know. I'm probably going to get it wrong, so I'm not going to say it. But this swivels and rotates too. So each of the legs will swivel. They don't bend and they don't hinge or anything. So swiveling is as much as we're going to get in terms of articulation with this ant. And there is some assembly required. We have two antennas that you have to attach to the head. And then we, of course, need to attach his wings, which are right here. They're transparent plastic, soft, bendy plastic. They're not sculpted hard plastic like you would see in Marvel Legends. But I think this is cool. I don't mind it being like this. This reminds me of the Doctor Strange effect that they gave us in this plastic too. It's okay. This is fine. The only thing is maybe it'll kind of droop down over time. Maybe if you have it displayed for a while, it's not going to hold the weight. You can see it's already kind of bending. Maybe that's the only downside to it, but let's go ahead and put them together and see before I say anything else. Alright, so here it is all put together. We got the antennas here. They're actually a little hard to get in, and they'll be in there for good, so that's good. And then the wings are actually a little bit scary to put on. Do not force it in through the plastic. You gotta hold the tiny hard plastic right here and push it in through there, because I did that and I just bent the crap out of this right here. It literally bent, so it could probably snap off, and that's not good. So hold it with this tiny little hard plastic here and push in, and it'll stay. Luckily I fixed it. I guess I didn't bend it too horribly, and it's okay. But that's it. Anyways, it's a ball joint there, so it'll move around on the ball joint, so it'll rotate and swivel there, so at least we get some movement with the wings. And the thing I was saying earlier about it kind of drooping down over time, I guess it's not bad. You can see they're flapping, but once it stays still, they're gonna stay straight. I don't think they're gonna it's not gonna look like it's just drooping down, so I guess that's okay. It's not too bad. So I do like it. It's transparent, it's nice. So it's a nice set of wings for sure. We get four, of course. We get the two small ones in the back, and then the longer ones on the front. We also do get this piece here, and I was confused on what this was, but it's like a little stand for the ant if you want to have him kind of hovering in a way. Let's see if I can figure this out. Yeah, it's this way. So it's just a stand for him, and he barely gets off the ground. Alright, here's the Ant-Man once again, kind of like a little size comparison next to him before we get him on top, just to get a sense of the scale here. I think it's fine. Alright, so here's a little quick look at him on top of the ant, riding the ant, with both hands on the handlebars. So he'll sit on, of course, no problem there. It's a highly articulated figure, so it's good. The wings might get in the way a little bit. The legs of the ant might get in the way of a little bit of his legs, but you just got to mess around with it and position it well enough to get him sitting there. You'll get it. It's not too difficult. At least these do swivel around a lot, so you can choose where to put his leg, in front or behind the ant's leg or whatnot. So that looks good. It's not bad. It's a nice display piece for sure. If you want to just have him sitting on the ant and the ant just sitting planted on the floor, it's great. Now if you want to hang the ant in the air and have them fly, you can do that. But like I said, the ant's legs are just going to be positioned exactly the same as if he was planted on the floor. So that's where they could have given us hinges on these legs all over the place and have us been able to display the legs, because you can't get the ant in a nice decent flying pose because you can't adjust the legs. You know, when the ant flies, the legs are more drooped down than now. You're not gonna have the ant's legs straight planted on the floor in the air, if that makes sense. Anyways, yeah, it just needs more articulation. That's the major downside of this ant. So this set is $100. So you get the Ant-Man figure and you get the big ant. So 50 each if you break it down, divided by 2. And is it worth it? It's a good piece for a display piece. If you're a big Ant-Man fan or just want a big ant in your display, it's very cool. Might be worth it for you, but for those of you that want a highly articulated ant, this is not for you at all. You're going to be huge, massively disappointed in this. It's not articulated enough for anyone. It's, like I said, missed opportunity. So much potential here. They could have articulated the heck out of this thing. I mean, it was there. They just decided to be lazy. They decided not to throw the money into articulating the ant. And, this is what we got. So it's a cool display piece nonetheless. It's cool just to have Ant-Man riding him like this. So if you see it that way and you can enjoy it that way, then you go ahead and pick this up. It's not bad for $99. You would expect this to be almost $200, and that's not too bad. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Leave a like if you did. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And as always, have a great day. Bye.
crispy.